Welcome to Family Product Reviews. If you are new here, support us by subscribing. Today we will be reviewing the Manic Panic Electric Lizard Neon Green Hair Dye. So, you need to wash your hair at least a couple of times, rinse thoroughly after bleaching. It lasts the longest as far as reapplication, as most others are very thick, and don't go far. This product is great if you have bleached blonde hair that is bleached to yellow. The ultraviolet is like a mix between purple and blue depending on what lighting is like. It took me 10 times to ready the streak to even get it to look remotely close to pink. You definitely have to have your hair very light, think white, to get the color to be perfect, or it can look a little orange. Tons of man-made errors, but this stuff is not as simple as it says. Seems like the product is very old, or spent a long time in the sun. Even on very light gray hair, do not be deceived by that wonderful vibrant color. You can make as much as you want, and as strong as you want it, and it works amazingly better than this tiny bottle of weak toner. Manic Panic colors are wonderful to look at, but the problem is the effort you have to put into actually keeping the color in your hair. 3 days after application, he went swimming, and there was no color left in his hair. Do yourself a favor, and get special effects if you want your color to last, and fade attractively. If you're dyeing your hair with a semi-permanent stain like Manic Panic, definitely wash your hair, and get it squeaky clean, but do not condition. Conditioning closes the cuticle, and the color won't take. MP is kind of a gamble, but at least it's gentle, and won't damage your hair. Vampire Red is a very bright red that looks almost magenta after a wash. This dye has a gel texture, and no weird smell like other Manic Panic dyes. Not sure why, but looked fun. So for all of you with dark hair who are wondering, and thinking the same, this midnight blue is good, and dark, but looks like it comes out more green if your hair isn't prepped correctly. Regardless, Manic Panic produces a great color, and it sticks around far longer than most options. Buy a lot of this dye if you plan to have the color for a long while. So beware while you're rinsing this stuff out of your hair. Have your bleach and scrubber ready so you can get it out of your shower sink before it sets up. Be very careful when applying to properly protect the areas you do not want dye touching, as it is very pigmented. It's a hard plastic bottle, and the hair color within is so thick it's next to impossible to get out without shaking it, and getting splatters of the stuff everywhere. Good for a quick color that you don't want lasting more than a few days, but as soon as you go swimming, or shampoo your hair, the color is gone. After 1 week with no hair washing, the color had faded to a grayish color. The color itself is interesting, it often looks more blue than purple, depending on the type of light. That color lasted a lot longer, so perhaps the ultraviolet is not as strong. Beautiful teal color that faded pretty quick with first wash, and bleed quite a bit too. It is shown as a deep pink, and on blonde hair it shows up as purple. Had to leave on about 35 minutes, and cover with plastic to achieve desired effect. Don't be fooled by the color of the dye. Cotton candy pink truly comes out cotton candy pink. It definitely stains skin and shower, but that's to be expected, and it's nothing too bad. This is okay as it is easy enough to refresh, or let it fade, and try another color. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe, and leave your comments below.